What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Oh wow, we got a lot going on today. We received some packages from Amazon right here. We've got our drill bit and our tap and die set. If you guys caught the last video where we were working on breaking ice in the Kelderman lift installation on the F250, you'll know that we ran into some limiting factors, and that was tools. Luckily, Amazon delivers quickly. We've got ourselves a nice diverse set of cobalt bits right here, and then we have an expansive tap and die set. We also have some fuel center caps for what will be dog number 2, and then we've got some tie downs that everybody needs. We also have some new additions for the shop. Went out and picked ourselves some Sunex 10-ton high floor jacks. These are going to be tremendously helpful with the work that we're going to be doing on this truck, because we'll be able to actually get things a little bit more off the ground. That way we don't have to be on the ground while working. These things are no joke heavy. If you guys didn't catch it on Instagram earlier last week, then you probably don't follow me, and you should definitely consider doing so at DURTYMAX. We've got the Corvette back, and it actually has methanol injection now, which helps it achieve its 810 wheel horsepower. And as part of that, I needed some methanol. So I went to the local VP gas station, and I decided what better than to follow in suit with the Bald Eagle Power Freedom machine that we have over here by getting ourselves an American themed VP racing fuel tank that holds our methanol. And also, if you don't follow me on Instagram, then you're really missing out, because you would have seen that we did get some new tracks installed on our 259B3. I tore the last ones that were on it. They were pretty old. I talked to the previous owner, of whom I keep in touch with, to ask questions about the history of the machine, and they had like 1,200 hours on them, so they were kind of long overdue. The skid steer got some stance, boys. We got 16-inch tracks on this thing now, rather than going with a set of 12-inch tracks like the ones we had on it before, and they're a multi-bar tread type, so they're really good for like all terrains. Quickly found out that there's a million different options when shopping for tracks. Thanks to all of you, we made a very informed decision. We got ourselves a set that's good in wet, dry, dirt, gravel, asphalt, snow, everything else in between, and ask for anything more. Doggies. Let's be smart about our hydration decisions today, boys. I did not arrive to the shop in a timely manner whatsoever. I was planning on getting here like an hour and a half earlier, but hey, you know, we're here now. Looks like I picked up a hearty chunk of mud. As much as I've been loving all the housing projects, it's really made my life difficult maintaining a clean truck. And my lovely best friend Jake happened to also decide to wash the Jeep right at the entrance of the shop. Oh, I didn't see you there, dude. It's nice to see you. So Jake ran out this morning and grabbed the rest of this stuff from Martin's powder coat. We had our face plates that were over there. They're looking awesome. Those are gonna go on the radius arms. Picked up some backing plates and trim pieces. These are the Kelderman Ks. So those are gonna be black that are gonna complement on our Illusion purple. Got our trailer hitch receiver back, and that is looking freaking mint. Believe us, guys, it is purple. It's kind of there, but did you see the part where we put the actual card up on the screen? We took prismatic color card, and it's like way freaking different. They're just gonna have to believe in us. It's gonna give you more of an incentive to see it in person one day, hopefully, if you can. I'm always loving when you smacked yourself into the door in the video last night.
When I wake up.
DieselWorks came through on getting us this massive snap-on Pitman arm puller, specifically designed for Super Duties. Sean, thank you so freaking much, man. Again, if you watched the last video, this was another one of the issues that we ran into. This is the Pitman arm puller from Advanced. Good for most cases, but you can see this is us.
That's the guy she tells you not to worry about.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Be happy. Be happy drill set.
Got our center caps for dog number 2, which will be debuting very soon. I know you guys are excited about it. It's coming soon, believe me. It's gonna be worth the wait. Patience is a virtue, and it always pays off. Also the guy she told you not to worry about. So one trick we learned with these things, as per Sean from DieselWorks' suggestion, it's actually leave the nut threaded on, so that way when this pops off, it doesn't rock it down and damage something or yourself in the process, because these things are pressed on with super high pressure, and when they release, it's a pretty scary process. Sweet deal, man. I've wanted a set of those for a really long time. All right, refresher, we got the top bracket kind of in place. We got hung up on drilling and tapping our mounting holes back here, but I want to mess with the Pitman arm first and get that off, because if we don't get that off and we start installing a whole bunch of other stuff, we're gonna work ourselves right out of accessibility. Well, boys, bad news. That is not for a Super Duty, as we assumed. It is just like a Super Duty puller. It doesn't work, it doesn't fit. So the boys down at E-Town Auto Works are coming through. All these shops that we work with are fantastic. They're like family to us. And really, we couldn't do a lot of the things that we do if we didn't have the resources and the support network that we have. Jake's about to run down to E10 Auto Works right now. We'll get started on doing something else. We have our nice tap and die set right here that we ordered on Amazon. Really, really nice. And we've also got our cobalt drill bit set. So what we need to do, we ran into last time, 21/64 drill bit needs to be used to tap the holes where the bolts are on the side of this bracket right there. And then we need to use this tap right here, 3/8-16, to thread and tap those holes so we can secure that mount out just like so.
Get yoked!
Jake actually cooked me lunch today for the whole week. Give me some nucks, my brother. You've only been not delivering on that for like the last month and a half, but hey, it's all right. It's the ever that counts.
You were getting the dad bod a little bit, so I was like, "Ooh, I gotta stop that."
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Cut. Quick update on the progress we've made, which is looking fantastic. 3 different Snap-on part numbers later, and we have finally located the one that we need. Unfortunately, this part was out of stock, but fortunately, the Snap-on man delivered big time. Reached out to one of his customers who had this part number that they had recently just purchased, and they were happy to let us use it. So this is the Pitman arm puller. It's a 2-piece process. This goes up and over the top of the Pitman arm, and then this goes over the bottom bolt. Boom, pulls it right out. I'm gonna put this thing to work, hopefully get that Pitman arm off, and then we'll get you an update as to where we are. No idea how much of a relief it is to finally have that freaking part removed. That out of this entire process thus far has been easily one of the most challenging things. Just to reinforce, Jake, you need the freaking right tool for the job.
The most factual statement.
Like, I think I've had nightmares about that phrase over the last few days because of this project right here. Jake's gonna go ahead and run that back to the local shop that allowed us to borrow it. We really, really appreciate that. Shout out to Cocker's Towing for being gracious enough to understand the challenges that we were going through and lending us literally the right tool for the job. I wanted to give y'all an update as to where we are here. We've got our passenger side top hat mounted. We've got our sway bar extension bolts on. We've got our dampener mounting bracket installed with its 2 end plates on either side. And now we are at the point where we need to replace the radius arms with the Kelderman ones. Guys, bad news. I misplaced the bushings that are going in the radius arms. And unfortunately, in order to install the radius arms, we need those bushings. We can't reuse the factory ones because they're completely different sizes. It's not that big of a deal. We do have the factory radius arms pretty much loosened up, and we just have to throw them on. Good news is we can continue to proceed with reinstalling our aftermarket Pitman arm. You can see right here they have a skyjacker. We got to tighten this thing down big time. Let's see what they suggest. 350 foot-pounds of torque. That's pretty intense. I hate dealing with these things. Fortunately, once it's done, we can then get our track bar drop bracket reinstalled. We can get our bags in place, our bottom mounting brackets back on the axle, and then really the only thing that we need to do on the front is these radius arms. Andy, welcome back to the vlog, dude. We got our Pitman arm finally. So that being said, boys, let's get back to work. All right, guys, so update on the vlog. We can't really proceed that much further than where we are at this point in time because we don't have the bushings or those radius arms, meaning that this factory radius arm cannot come off. The new radius arms can't go on, while the lower bag brackets can't go on because the radius arm needs to go on before the bag bracket because the bag bracket blocks those bolts
that need to be accessed and turned and tightened before this bracket goes back on, and then the airbag needs to go in place, and then the shocks could go on to hold everything in place, and then you have to plumb all the bag.
But unfortunately, we've reached that pivotal moment where we literally can't proceed anymore with that. We also decided that while the sway bar was off, we were going to get it powder coated, so that's going back to Martin's. And we also realized that being that there's a factory track bar drop bracket, which is that purple thing that we installed right over there, we cannot use the adjustable track bar that came on the truck with the Cali 2.5-inch leveling kit. So we are sourcing a stock track bar that will be going in its place. That will also be getting powder coated as well. So it's kind of a good thing because we're kind of making spiked lemonade out of our lemons.
Why not?
Just depends on your mixer, whatever you're into. All jokes aside, we can keep cruising here though on the front steering stabilizer, so we're gonna get that finished up. Pretty excited to crack into these Raptor performance shocks. These things are super sick. All right, guys, so we're just gonna keep chipping away at things on the list. One thing that we can do that is part of the front end installation is the brake lines. The whole brake system on this truck's gonna have to be bled once all is said and done. New extended braided brake lines for the front and the rear are gonna be going on. Inevitably, we have to brake the system. Might as well do it now. All right, dudes, we got these stainless braided brake lines in. They're looking good. We're not gonna do anything about bleeding the brakes in today's video because we still have to get the rear lines on. We're gonna get to the rears at a later point in time. Once the front is finished, we're trying to kind of bite off one chunk at a time here. Amongst all of this work that we've been getting done all day, I forgot to let you guys know that 2x entries are live for Dream Diesel giveaway number 13. Not only do you get 2x entries for the truck and the 10 grand, but you also get 2x entries for a 2020 Matthews 31.5-inch VXR. I know a lot of you guys love this bow. It's fantastic. You can equip it however you'd like. And then we're also giving away a Milwaukee Fuel drill set, a Milwaukee Fuel Impact automotive set, and then also the brand new release, not only GoPro Hero 9, but also Apple Watch Series 6. So there won't only be one winner of Dream Diesel giveaway number 13, but rather there will be 6, and you could be one of them. This opportunity ends tomorrow, so you might want to grab your entries before that window closes forever. Welcome back to Rocky Ridge, guys. We got the Jeep Wrangler JLU chilling here in the garage because we finally got the windshield fixed. It definitely ain't perfect, but it'll do. You know what'll also do real nice right now? A nice E85 corn start. I mean, old start. I genuinely have never been so excited about any car ever in the history of all the cars I've ever owned because that thing right there, guys, is just the capstone. I have my dream car, yes, the Koenigsegg Agera R, the McLaren P1. Yes, I love all those super awesome cars. How can you argue a Cam Corvette? Just can't. It's the Cornvette, as I like to call it. That's where we're gonna wrap up this video, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. As always, grab some entries for Dream Diesel giveaway number 13 because that bonus window does come tomorrow. I know it came here very quick and it disappeared even quicker. Stay tuned for more progress on the Kelderman lift kit project on the F250, which will be coming in future uploads. You guys have a great night, and I'll see you all in the next video. What are you doing there, Jake?
The question is, what are you doing there, Jack?
Chilling with the part that I can't use right now.
I can't use that part now.
Because it's not gonna work right now.
Oh, okay.
Doesn't have a thing that goes
In the
place. Put on the unit.
This is just getting stranger and stranger. Hello?
What should I do with my face?
Depression. What's depression?